Did you know most transmissions don't just die? They get slowly murdered by their own owners? Not from bad luck, not from bad cars, but from a handful of small daily habits that add up to a $5,000 repair bill. And here's the kicker. None of these habits feel dangerous when you're doing them. They feel totally normal. So in this video, we're covering 12 specific things that are quietly killing your transmission right now and exactly what to swap in instead to keep it running past 400,000 miles. Number 1. Always warm up the transmission before driving hard. Picture this. Cold morning, you're already late. You back out of the driveway and immediately punch the gas. Feels totally fine, right? Here's what's actually happening inside that transmission at that exact moment. The fluid in there is thick, almost syrupy, and it's not flowing through the valve body and clutch packs the way it needs to. So those internal components are basically running metal on metal with almost no lubrication cushion between them. Number 2. Change transmission fluid earlier than the manufacturer suggests. Did you know the fluid change interval in your owner's manual was written by the same company that profits when you buy a new car? Not a conspiracy. Just worth knowing. Most manufacturers say 60,000 to 100,000 miles, and some actually use the phrase lifetime fluid, which sounds great until a mechanic pulls that fluid out and it looks like burnt motor oil. Lifetime fluid is a marketing term, not an engineering promise. Number 3. Never shift between drive and reverse while the car is moving. Here's a habit so common it basically feels like part of the parking routine. You're still rolling forward, and you throw it into reverse to fix your angle. Everyone does it. But what's actually happening inside the transmission at that moment is pretty rough. You're asking the clutch packs and transmission bands to stop the car's forward momentum and reverse direction at the same time. That's the brake's job, not the transmission's. Number 4. Use the parking brake before putting the car in park. You won't believe how many people have never actually thought about what holds their car in place when it's parked. Most assume it's the transmission doing the work. And that assumption is slowly destroying a small component called the parking pawel. It's basically a metal pin that drops into a notch on the transmission's output shaft when you shift into park. On flat ground, it's fine. But on any slope at all, the entire weight of the vehicle is pressing against that one little pin. Number 5. Avoid aggressive launches and hard acceleration. Flooring it from a stoplight feels great. The surge, the sound, the whole thing. But every hard launch forces the transmission to downshift aggressively and dump maximum torque through the clutch packs all at once. Those components can handle it occasionally, but doing it regularly creates heat spikes that stack up in ways you can't detect until something slips. Number 6. Keep the transmission cool. Use a cooler if needed. Heat is the number 1 killer of automatic transmissions. Not mileage, not age, not neglect. Heat. Transmission fluid starts breaking down above 200 degrees Fahrenheit, and in stop-and-go traffic on a hot day or climbing a long grade while towing, temps can spike to 250 or even 300 degrees. At that point, fluid degrades fast, seals harden, and clutch material glazes over. Number 7. Don't tow more than your vehicle's rated capacity. Every truck and SUV has a tow rating in the owner's manual, and a surprising number of people treat that number like a suggestion. It is not a suggestion. The torque converter is basically a fluid coupling, and when the load is too heavy, it works overtime to transfer power. Generating heat the transmission wasn't built to handle consistently. Number 8. Fully stop before changing gears. This is broader than the drive to reverse thing. This is any gear change while the car is still moving. Every time you do that, you're asking the transmission to sync up rotating components that are spinning at completely different speeds, and that synchronization puts wear on the clutch packs in an automatic or the synchro rings in a manual. The scenario that catches the most people is coasting downhill in neutral to save fuel, then re-engaging drive while still rolling. That jolt you feel is the clutch packs absorbing the whole speed difference at once. Here's the kicker. Modern fuel injection actually cuts fuel delivery during deceleration in gear, so neutral coasting doesn't even save gas. It just costs you transmission wear for zero benefit. Number 9. Replace the transmission filter during fluid changes. Most people who change their transmission fluid deserve credit for that. But a lot of them make one consistent mistake and skip the filter. That's like changing your engine oil, but leaving the old filter bolted on. The filter catches metal shavings, clutch debris, and contaminants circulating through the fluid. So when it gets clogged, fluid flow gets restricted and components stop getting proper lubrication. Here's the kicker. A clogged filter causes sluggish shifts and rough engagement that looks exactly like a dying transmission. Some people pay thousands for a rebuild when a $15 filter was the actual problem. Not every transmission has a serviceable filter, so ask your mechanic specifically whether yours does and confirm it's getting replaced. Number 10. Fix small leaks immediately. You've probably seen it, a small dark stain on the driveway, maybe the size of a quarter. Easy to ignore. But transmission fluid leaks always start exactly like that. A seeping pan gasket, a weeping output shaft seal, a loose cooler line fitting. Cheap and simple at that stage. Left alone, the fluid level drops, and a transmission running low on fluid generates heat and friction fast. Most cars don't even have a dipstick anymore, so the level can drop significantly before any warning light triggers. By the time you feel slipping or rough shifts, you're already looking at a rebuild. Transmission fluid is typically reddish and slightly sweet-smelling. If you see it, get it looked at immediately. A seal repair runs $150 to $400. A rebuild runs $3,000 to $7,000. Number 11. Avoid resting your hand on the gear shifter, manual cars. This one is for manual transmission drivers specifically, and it's a habit so baked into car culture that it almost feels wrong to question. Resting your hand on the gear shifter feels natural, looks cool, and is quietly wearing out your gearbox from the inside. The shifter connects directly to the selector forks inside the gearbox. Those are the forks that physically move gears into engagement. Even resting your hand lightly applies constant sideways pressure, pushing those forks against rotating gear collars they're only supposed to touch during an actual shift. Transmission rebuilders see worn selector forks all the time in high-mileage manuals, and the wear pattern points to prolonged contact, not aggressive shifting. Here's the kicker. It's the most relaxed thing you do while driving, and it's one of the most damaging habits on this entire list. Number 12. Service the transmission. Every 30 to 60,000 miles. Everything we've covered, fluid changes, filters, leaks, driving habits. It all falls apart without one thing holding it together. A full transmission service on a regular schedule, not just when something feels wrong. Most drivers ignore the transmission completely until it's slipping or making noise, and by then the clutch packs, bands, and torque converter are already damaged. A proper service every 30,000 to 60,000 miles covers fluid, filter, and a pan inspection, where a mechanic can actually spot metal shavings before they become a failure. Transmission specialists consistently say deferred maintenance causes early failure. Not bad luck, not defects. Vehicles on regular service schedules routinely hit 400,000 miles. Don't forget to subscribe, because the difference between those drivers and everyone else is exactly this.